Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to...
Are you ready to be entertained? Let's get into another reaction. This is The Walking Dead, Season 3, Episode 5, guys. The last time you saw me here on The Walking Dead reactions, I literally was bawling my eyes out. I was crying and crying and crying some more. It was dreadful. It was so sad that Lori and T-Dog, they're now dead, all the way dead. And the Little Mermaid is trying her hardest to drive us all literally insane. Right now, my respect level for Carl has gone up the roof. I actually don't, I was not expecting Lori to be killed in the last episode because I did listen to what a lot of people said on why they really hated Lori or disliked Lori a lot as a character. And I thought there was going to be a lot more that Lori did. Now, granted, what Lori did with Shane and Rick and that whole situation, it was bad. But I also just don't think it was like that bad that I could say, or it wasn't bad enough for me to say I really don't like that character. You get what I'm saying? The Little Mermaid, she's there. I can't stand her. I literally can't stand her. I cannot stand her. So just so we're clear. But Lori, to me, I just don't see that. But I do understand why people disliked her because of the whole Shane situation. But at the end of the day, people also didn't like Shane. So, and the people who didn't like Shane also kind of seemed like they were happy. Or the people that didn't like Shane, they also were angry that Shane was dead, which is interesting. And I'm not saying that's for everybody, but there's people out there, that's why people like turn on Lori. Also, because of Lori, the back and forth of what she was doing. So that's very interesting. I'd love to dive down deep into that on why people had that very strong emotional pull towards like straight up hatred of Lori or dislike, like a extreme. And if you dislike Lori to the point where like, you know, you were like, oh, I just could not stand, like there's people who commented and said like when she died, like they were sad, but they were kind of happy that she's gone. And I was like, that's not how I felt. I was like, damn, that's kind of sad. Like I kind of will miss having that person I could just like bother, you know what I mean? Like, oh, read for filth for no reason. Once again, I don't think that Lori was that bad of a character. I think that she's made mistakes, as like all humans do. She's made mistakes and more mistakes. But it's not as bad as Little Mermaid. It is not as bad as Little Mermaid. I think Little Mermaid thus far takes the cake of every single person so far that I met on this damn show. Anyways, I'm ready to get right into this. You want to see this in full reaction, the links are down below. Please click that link and join today, either here on YouTube or on Patreon, as well as hitting the like button, sharing, and commenting. Now, without further ado, let's jump into The Walking Dead and find out exactly what the show has got to give. Oh, that's like my dog that died, but looks like my dog. Is that Lori? Oh, I thought that was Lori. Oh, that's the doctor.
Cold drinks.
Been running the freezers all day.
Now, if you would just drop me a hint about tonight.
Mere words cannot adequately describe the festivities ahead.
And leaves her friend by herself. Hey, move! Reed Edmonds here! Is that his daughter?
Penny, that's good. Yeah, it's nap time now.
His daughter's a walker.
Come here. Daddy still loves you. Yeah.
Doesn't she smell?
Penny.
Baby.
Let me see the baby.
Well, we're gonna feed it.
He looks healthy, but she needs formula, and soon or she won't survive.
Not her. We ain't losing nobody else. I'm going for a run.
I'll back you up.
I'll go too. Kid just lost his mom. His dad ain't doing so hot.
I'll look out for him.
Glenn! Maggie! Vamonos!
Rick!
Get the gate. Come on, we're gonna lose the light. There's the Piggly Wiggly at 85.
No, the baby station's been
A
cleared.
Piggly Wiggly.
I can take one of you.
I'll go. Want to go? For Lori, I have to.
Let her go. Love won't save nobody. Move. That's Daryl for that, whatever that blanket thing is on him.
Nine of us holed up in an apartment with Spam and saltine crackers. Well, look at us now.
Can we all just take a look? Where is Queen M? Nobody sees her, right? Now, where is the Little Mermaid? Up, front, and center. Doesn't even check on her friend. I don't know, maybe she did off screen, but that doesn't matter because if it is on screen, then it did happen. She's right here with a bunch of people she doesn't know. Everybody's happy, wearing Old Navy, okay? They're living their best lives. Half of the people look like they're in spring, half the people look like they're in fall, and the other half look like they're in summer. And the governor's over here giving a speech, and the Little Mermaid is so happy to be here. I cannot. I absolutely, her face, I paused it, and she's still smiling. I'm going in, and there's no chains that are going to stop me.
So today, we celebrate how far we've come. Us?
Look at her. Yes, Queen M! Go ahead, girl! Queen M! She's like, I want my sword. Go ahead, girl. I, Keith, Patrick, Penny. Who's Penny? Queen M is gonna find his daughter.
Using a lot of resources.
Yeah.
For instance, the generators.
I thought you love a party.
I'm working on an experiment all week. It's been a challenge getting the level of power postponed tonight.
No way.
Hang on, let's hear them out. How long?
10 days.
No.
6.
So, begin the experiment over in the morning, huh?
Go ahead, Queen M! All hail Queen M! Is that her breathing? Is she gonna get to New Walkers? You better work! She needed that, y'all.
You getting off on that? Poking around other people's things. Nothing to hide here.
People with nothing to hide don't usually feel the need to say so.
We all have our secrets, huh?
Like Penny.
Then you know I loved her.
Bet you say that about all the girls.
I'm just a guy trying to do right by the people I care about.
Right at that moment when she says, you say that about all the girls, I think that's when he knew that, that's when he knew that she doesn't actually know who Penny is. Because Penny is, I'm assuming, his daughter. And the way Queen M said about all the girls makes him think, okay, you think that was my wife, but it's actually, or a fling, whoever. And it's actually my daughter. So then now he feels more relaxed. At first he was a little edgy, like, how do you know about Penny? Pennywise. But it was because of that. So there was another point that I wanted to say. He's gonna now start talking about how the Little Mermaid wants to stay here on her mother effing rock, and we're like, please do.
You want me to take choice out of the equation. You want me to kick you out. Actually, I was about to give you a sword back.
Liar.
This is a real problem for me. People follow the rules, and whether or not it's true, they believe it's what keeps them alive. You've broken the rules. If I don't do anything, I invite anarchy. I keep a lid on your little outburst. You join the research team. Merle will take care of you, and then...
Oh! You see? Oh, I thought he was bleeding. He angry, girl. Queen M, it's time for us to leave.
She's all personality, that one.
Do we have a problem?
No. Send Andrea over to me. You take the research team and get more grist for the mill. I can handle it.
Oh, he's got... For Lori? He looks so good.
How's the perimeter look? We got the walkers spread out. You friends, they're good folks.
I think I had one friend like that my whole life. You got a whole group. Sorry you lost him.
I need 2 more. Rick?
Still inside.
Okay, I'll get him. Part of me wishes that we killed all the prisoners on sight.
Axel and Oscar seem like good guys.
T-Dog drove his church van to the home of every senior he knew. Just in case he needed a ride. He wasn't just a good guy. He's the best.
Aww.
It's wrong, but I'd trade any number of people for one of ours any day.
They think Carol's dead. Carol ran, honey. Where is Carol? It used to be, where's Carl? No, where's Carol?
What's wrong? Merle said it was urgent.
She broke in and stole her weapon.
She can't steal something that's hers. Why would you have captive biters?
There's a good reason I don't want to go into it. Point is, I tried to talk to her about it, and she pulled a sword on me.
She wouldn't do that unless she felt threatened.
She makes people uncomfortable.
What are you saying?
I'm saying what works out there doesn't work in here.
Don't come in here with some bullshit.
We gotta talk. We gotta go.
You gotta get the fuck out.
Michonne, you can't do things like this. You're pushing
Shut the
people
fuck
out.
up.
No one who comes here leaves.
What are you talking about?
It's safe. You can't leave unless they make you.
You are not making any sense.
You're dumb as
We got a good thing going here.
I thought this was temporary.
And I think we need this. Breaking into houses, that is not trying. That is sabotaging.
Who the do you think you talking to, motherfucking bitch? I will read you down like motherfucking film. I hate you in your motherfucking face. You really got it motherfucking twisted. If you think you're gonna come over here and disrespect motherfucking Queen and bitch, I will slap the holy motherfucking blonde dye off your motherfucking head, bitch. You are a dumb as motherfucking box. Kill her.
This place is not what they say it is.
She's so dumb. Go ahead, Rick. Rick's over it.
Rick? Yeah, everybody's worried about you. You shouldn't be in here.
That's not
do
Rick.
this all by yourself. Our cell block's cleared. Can we just close off all the doors again? Rick.
Killer R. Run. Ooh, that's Darth Rick, honey. Rick Grimes has left the building. Darth Rick has entered.
Hey, all right.
What is that sound?
Got us a bite. That's it. Yeah, go get it. Go get it. Whoa, jeez.
Hold on. There's something interesting in its eyes.
So don't kill it. All right. Come on down. Let him down now.
Oh, yeah,
oh man. I'll tell you what, I take back everything I said about that jacket.
Constipated and almost ugly as you.
Yeah, he's a mean one, huh? Look at him.
Yes, I love this look, Daryl. We're gonna call Daryl the last of the Mohican, honey. Is this like oh, it's a school. Please be careful.
Hello, dinner.
Hey, girls. Where y'all off to in such a hurry? Huh? Y'all breaking my heart running away like that.
We're leaving.
It's almost curfew. I'd have to arrange an escort. All right. Wait here a sec.
The governor told us we were free to come and go whenever we liked.
I'm gonna have to step back.
Yeah, back up! She just got here like 2 hours ago.
There's always a reason why we can't leave yet.
Now, if I was y'all, I'd find some shelter before nightfall.
They knew we were coming. This was all for show.
How can you know that? And why would they bother? Close the gates.
No. Want to run around out there with walkers on chains eating twigs? I mean, is that right?
We held our own.
I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't have another 8 months in me. Not like that.
What about me?
I'm afraid you're gonna disappear. We always talked about this place, didn't we? A refuge.
Are you coming or not?
Don't do this.
Leave, Queen Anne, leave her.
Don't give me an ultimatum.
You just slowed me down anyway.
Bye. The worst. You're the worst character of this whole show.
Sorry things didn't work out with you, friend. Weird to lose someone by their own choice.
She reminds me of so many girls I used to know in my old town. Don't like a lot of them.
Guys, they're back! Come on! Come on!
How's she doing?
And Rick is somewhere
Come on.
killing walkers.
She got a name yet?
Not yet. But maybe Sophia. Andrea. Amy.
Not Andrea.
Lori. I don't know.
The last kicker? You like that, huh?
That's a good
You
name.
like that, sweetheart?
Rick. Maybe he'll find Carol. Oh, is that where Lori was? Where did they find her? Honey, he was so stuffed, he couldn't even get up. Ooh, he has her hair in his mouth. Look at her.
I got the best seats in the house, cause that's relevant. Hey.
A little loud.
I'm gonna kick his one-handed. Let's get it on! Come on.
It's the way to blow off steam.
Blow off steam? You go for a jog to blow off steam, Eric.
Yeah, we pull out the biter's teeth. You know, it's just off the show.
This is your reason for keeping walkers around?
People need entertainment.
So your solution's gladiator fights.
Shining a light on the monster a little bit. It's fun.
Teaching them that walkers aren't dangerous.
We're teaching them not to be afraid.
Stupid. He didn't find Carol? Where is Carol? Aww. Who's calling?
Hello?
What? Well. So, that was fun, guys. Another great episode of The Walking Dead. So where can I go? So like I said in the reaction, Rick Grimes is gone. We have the Sith Rick. Sith Rick is here. Sith Rickius, maybe, I don't know, we'll figure it out. He's definitely a Sith Lord in this. I have this obsession with Star Wars, clearly. So, because first I was gonna call Queen M, like Sith Queen or something like that, but I think I'm just gonna keep her Queen M. I really do like it. But this version of Killer Rick was everything, y'all. He was a psycho Sid. He was, rest in peace, he was really giving it in this episode and barely even didn't even really talk. You can see the emotions that Rick is feeling. That was crazy. This show is so gruesome. Not only the way they killed Lori, like whoever the writer was. Do I have the writer? Who's the writer? Writer. I don't have the writer here. But whoever wrote this or for this season clearly didn't like Lori as a character. They were like Lori as a character or the actress. They said, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna kill her off. But we're not just gonna kill her off. We're gonna open her up. We're not just gonna open up, we're gonna rip her apart. We're not gonna just rip her apart after the baby gets saved because we care more about the baby than Lori herself. Then we're going to have a walker eat her and leave parts of her all over the place. And was that her wedding ring or her tooth or something that was on the ground that Killer Rick found? So then after that, we're going to have the walker show a piece of her hair dangling out of his mouth. After that, we're going to show that the walker ate majority of her body and the walker is stuffed. The walker is so stuffed that he can't even get up to actually try to kill Rick. Killer Rick. That's how much they didn't like Lori. So Lori, to the actress, they didn't like you, girl. Girl, they really didn't like you. Just so you know, sissy pop. So moving along, that was really good to follow Killer Rick in this Sith Rick. He was really doing his big one in this episode. Then of course, you know, I had my baby daddy Glenn. Glenn was doing it. He was shoveling dirt and we just loved, that was the gist of him in this episode. Just shoveling dirt, looking scrumptious. And then we had the two prison people and they're actually just trying to be good characters of this show. They're trying to show the team that they could be part of the team. So I lived, loved, and wanted more. Then we had Daryl and Maggie. They went on a side mission to go get some, whatever the hell it was, you know, medicine for the baby. I loved Daryl coming in with his little poncho or whatever the hell that was. And then with his hair blowing in the wind as he rolled. And when he rides a motorcycle, he's such a man. He gives, guys. He gets, like, the titty is perked up when Daryl starts riding his bike. And let me not continue to say what I'm about to say. And then we have Maggie. By the way, I did see there's one, hi! There's a subscriber here that really doesn't like Maggie, and they make sure that I know that they don't like Maggie. I'm like, what did Maggie do to you? It's like, I know she's a little bit, like a tad bit annoying, but like, she's not that bad. Like, really does not like Maggie. The only thing that like sometimes it bothers me about Maggie is because I saw her come through like Zorro, and then ever since then it's been like kind of lackluster after that. But she's not that bad of a character, so it's kind of crazy that you like really hate her. Then we had Queen M. Queen M, honey, she was living her best life in this episode. I loved it. Now I understand why you all love Queen M. I love Queen M. She really served it. She showed you guys in this episode that she can kill. She's like Batman, Batgirl, a detective, a killer, and she's kind of stylish too. She's like, gives me a little bit of Tomb Raider mixed with Indiana Jones. Like, she just has a bunch of characters all wrapped in one, and I'm loving it. No shade, no tea. We have, Daryl is equivalent to Queen M, but they're just not together. But they're both very similar and just really bad-ass characters that really will give it to you whenever you want it to be given. The governor is still he's a villain, but an interesting villain. Now we see his daughter is a walker, getting more in depth about figuring out what's going on with him. We definitely need him in this season. He definitely gives us different dimensions, and this whole town that he's created, I'm very curious to learn more about the governor and about his stooges and all the sick things, the games with the walker, like all this stuff that they do. Like, I want to know more. I want to know more. Save the best for last. Not. The Little Mermaid is literally, I'm trying to think of a character. Okay, so there's a show called Black Sails that I reacted to on my channel. I almost got through the whole season of the final season, but no shade, no tea, a subscriber turned me all the way off from the show and even doing reactions to it. Like, that's how bad it was. Because like I said, I'm a reactor. When everybody clicks on reaction channels, like, you never know what you're gonna get, but you should be open-minded because not everybody thinks the same. But this one subscriber wanted me to like one of the main characters so bad, but I was bashing. And I've calmed down a lot from the years when I used to do that. But this subscriber went off and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna watch the show no more. I was like, you know what? I'm done. But there's a character on Black Sails that was as bad as how much I don't like The Little Mermaid. They're same level. So in the next reaction, I'm gonna try my hardest to hold back because I don't wanna ruin the reaction. And I don't also wanna get too deep in how much I hate this character. So I'm going to hold back. Now, I know what the argument's going to be for the people who love The Little Mermaid. They're going to say she's been traveling, she's out there, she found some place and she really thought this place was good. Her having no loyalty to Queen M, her constantly berating Queen M because Queen M did it. I don't give a you came in with her, you leave with her. That's just how it goes. That's how friendship is, especially if she saved your life. Are you silly? Why is your hair still curly since season 1? What type of hair spray? What are you showering with? Why is your hair perfectly curly, girl? It's irritating me. And that stupid face she does. I bit my lip too, so I can't even like give you all because my lip, it's like still healing. During the reaction, I was lathering myself up with this. So, and you know, I got huge ass lips, so I can't really be giving too much here, y'all. But she does have face. And then for her not to leave with Queen M, are you serious? And then when you're going back and forth with her, and Queen M says, listen, it's not safe. She saved you. She's the reason why you're even living, girl. Oh, for 8 months. So what about her? You don't think that she feels the same way? But if she's saying it's not safe, do you think that she's just making this up? She did the same struggles that you have, she's having. And she's still telling you, girl, this is not a safe place. But you don't want to listen because you think you know it all. You and your curly hair and your stupid shirt. I hate that shirt. I want to take that shirt and burn that shirt. I hate her shirt. It looked like, you know what it looks like? It looked like she went to the governor's house. She found the table apron or whatever the hell that is. She looks like she got an apron in the kitchen. She put it on and she just cut it up with a piece of, and then made a shirt. I mean, you can call her talented if you want to. I call her annoying and stupid. I can't stand her. She is dreadful. She's so dreadful. She's so bad that I can't wait till she dies. Like the way that some people feel towards Lori when Lori died, I don't, you know, once again. But when the Little Mermaid dies, I know she has to die. And I hope this is her last season. When she dies, I'm gonna be like, glory, glory, yes, this girl is dead. I don't wanna see you no more in my head. Bye-bye, Andrea, bye-bye, no more you. I hate you so much, I don't know what to do. That's gonna be a song. I can't stand her. Literally hate her. Anyways, you guys get the point. Hate her. This is a good episode though. Where's Carol? Carol? Anybody see Carol? Hello? Like Carol's like, I need to stop filming for a few days. I need to go home, make a grilled cheese, and hang out with my kids. Like, I'll be back on the show soon. Like, she just like peaced out. She ran away, and we're still like, where's Carol? I guess it's the C word. You know, where's Carl? Where's Carol? I guess that's just what the show wants us to do. Carol, please don't be like Sophia, and for us to like go throughout the majority of this season, and you're not a part of it. That'd be super annoying. So Carol, come back, eat your grilled cheese quicker, girl. Come back and join us, please. Because what we're not gonna do is be Sophia Part 2. And I know you're not dead, girl. So come back. Anyways, like this, is the jail that big? It must be Rikers Island. Anyways, this is a good episode, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Please check out all my other reactions. And until next time, I'm off this.
I ain't got no time to be hanging around. Nobody trying to figure out if they good or evil. I'm fighting the crime, saving your lives one at a time. I'm killing the rhymes. I do it for the people. I'm Peter Parker running through the 6 with a bag.